Sup?
We're looking very blue dabba-dee-dabba-die.
Well, I'll tell you what my outfit inspiration was today.
Oh.
I'm feeling very Sam Montgomery.
Wow, that's an amazing call. You know, I did say just mere moments ago that you were giving Hailey Bieber today.
Yeah, and
so maybe Sam Montgomery was the original Hailey Bieber.
And I was like, no, because I never let the fear of striking out keep me from playing the game. Like, I'm going more for that.
Oh.
More for that vibe.
You know what? You know why I'm thinking Hailey Bieber? Because I saw an amazing TikTok from this girl who I forget her handle, but I sent it to you of like a 4th of July Rhode drop, and your outfit is giving very much like that vibe.
Oh, I see that.
Also, Hailey, like, you know what you need to do, hire that girl.
And listen, I'm not disappointed by Hailey Bieber. Like,
no, what a compliment.
So you think I'm skinny?
On the year of Biebercheller, our Lord.
Biebercheller.
You should be so grateful to be called Hailey.
But I know. It just means I'm skinny. But I was.
Although Selena is your doppelganger.
Selena. Gotta keep an eye out for Selena. Want to know one of the most embarrassing stories of my life? Speaking of that.
I love to know embarrassing stories. Yes.
You don't know me. You might be thinking, what do you mean Selena is her doppelganger? She looks absolutely nothing fucking like her. Back in the day when the Snapchat filter was out where you could like put somebody else's face on your face, like when I would put Selena Gomez's face on my face, it would literally look exactly the same. Like they would look like the same person.
There are moments where like I see pictures of you, and if I was going double take and didn't have my glasses on, I'd be like, what's Selena Gomez doing in Pembroke?
No, literally I feel like I have to defend myself here just to like,
oh yeah, pull up the pic.
No, because you know what? This is literally exposure therapy because of my embarrassing story that I'm about to tell you.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you know the definition of exposure therapy, but
yeah.
Oh.
Well, so what is that? Exposing yourself to like a trauma or something that bothers you?
Yeah, like what about you showing a picture of you looking like one of the most famous, beautiful women in the world is trauma?
No, this is why, because I literally did this before.
Oh no, here we go.
I gotta show you the picture. This picture, like that.
Can you show me the picture, maybe?
That like not right now. Obviously, I'm blonde.
Let me see.
Like,
yeah.
Gotta keep an eye out. Yeah. So anyway, this is why it's embarrassing, because back in the Disney day when I first started working at Kohl's for my internship, Kohl's corporate in Milwaukee Key, it was like an hour icebreaker because there was like 60 of us. So, like everyone said
that
like,
is nightmare fuel.
Where they're from, what their intern role is, and like
land the plane,
a celebrity lookalike. So I said Selena Gomez, but at the time,
giving Love Is Blind Megan Fox.
Well, probably because I was like 30 pounds heavier, and this is when Selena Gomez was like in her prime. Not that she's not now,
still
but
in her prime.
No, but like not that she's not in her prime, but you know, it's when you are like in high school and you're like, oh, I'm fat, but then you're not. Yeah. So like, and I wasn't. I was like, yeah, like my face, like just my face, guys, like just my face. And then I doubled down on it and I sent a picture, the Snapchat picture with her face on my filter, like her filter, the filter with her face on mine in the
I feel like you need to source that picture in for
the group chat. I don't know where that is. That's long gone, honey.
Oh, you don't save your snaps on your account?
In the Kohl's group chat with all of the internship class, not one response. But
you know what? I have to say, Kohl's wasn't really your people.
No, are you kidding me? I literally met my best friend there. Peyton literally worked at Kohl's.
Yeah, but the internship.
No, I had a great internship. Like, I had a lot of friends. Later on the day, the first day at the dorms where they had us all stay, I was like, all right, you can either choose to be this loser who sent this message that nobody liked, or you can like sack up. Because I didn't know a soul. Like, I literally went to Milwaukee by myself for the summer. Like, didn't know anyone who was there for 3 months. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna sack up. So I sent a message in the same group chat. Said, hey, anyone want to go grab food? I'm gonna go. Meet me in the lobby. 30 people came to the lobby.
So you know what? That's a perfect. Let me tell you something.
So yeah, I was pretty much famous.
That is the perfect example of bitches don't want to give you props in public because they're afraid people are gonna lump them in with you. But behind closed doors, they love you.
Yeah, no, everyone loves me behind closed doors. No, just kidding.
Everybody loves you closed doors, open doors.
I know.
But what I'm saying is like,
and that's okay.
People don't want to be individual or unique to the public eye, but then they want to be with the individual or unique person because they know they're going to be what's popping off.
No, exactly. Everyone wanted to suck my energy.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, that's a Selena Gomez story. This took a turn.
Well, speaking of stories, because you didn't ask me a single question about me, which obviously shows me you don't care. But
okay,
if anyone wanted to know about my week, I have probably the best thing that's ever happened to me happening currently, and it's not the mono.
It's not your son either.
It's not my son either. I know you would think it might be the mono or my son or my gorgeous, handsome husband. No, I have a 280-pound wild potbelly pig that has taken up residence in my yard, and nothing in my life, like I don't think in years I've had something filming that's given me such like joie de vivre. Everyone in the group chat at work is asking, speaking of group chats at work, everyone in group chat at work, and we're talking about the pig. Like everyone's laughing at my pig jokes. Everyone's looking at the pictures. Like we're talking about the pig.
Can confirm because I'm here today because we were filming this today because we're not filming on our normally filmed schedule.
Yeah, because I have mono.
We have not that. We have a busy weekend. Let's not make it about you.
We have spray tan, dinner at Nobu. Yeah. I've got a busy week.
We have a goddamn busy week.
And by the way, everything's about me.
And yeah, same. And everyone has been asking her about the pig. So I'm here. I'm like, I want to see this pig. I love animals. I literally have 2 dogs.
Let me pull up a picture.
Love animals. So I'm like, I hope that I can see this pig. We're finally going to get the lights to set this up. And Belle's like, she's here. I drop everything.
It was a 30 to 40 minute detour, by the way.
I drop
recording
everything.
The pod.
I run out. First of all, animal control is trying to catch her. Okay.
This is the pig.
We both named her Chloe.
Yeah, her name's
We
Chloe.
both thought Chloe. We were like, what should we name this pig? And I was like,
she's iconic and cool and the it girl in town. And obviously she's Chloe.
Mm-hmm. So I was like, Chloe. And Belle was like, yes. So I ran out with lettuce. I'm like, listen. And I don't trust animal control because animal control, she's only been in Belle's yard for 2 weeks.
So let me tell the lore. We live in a house that used to have a farmhouse on the property. This pig, we've been here since December. I've never seen or heard or whisperings of a pig. One day, randomly, I'm sitting here and I see all these trucks in the front yard and I'm like, what is going on? So, and it's animal control. So of course I'm thinking wolf, bear, I don't know, something that's going to kill me and my kid. So I open the door and I'm like, hey, what are you guys trying to catch? Can I ask? And the guy goes, an animal. And I go,
you're like,
yeah.
No shit, Sherlock.
I go wild, like domesticated that's lost, like what kind of animal? And he's like, and he looks at his boss and he goes, I'm not really sure how to say. And then they all get in their car and drive away. So of course I'm thinking there's a werewolf loose.
He said, I'm not really sure how to say.
in my backyard, like I don't know, there's some kind of dragon that's flying around.
It's such a man answer. The simplest animal, a freaking pig. And he's like,
I'm not sure.
I don't know what to say about it.
So about an hour and a half, 2 hours later, I get a knock on my door and I look out the window and it's animal control. Lovely man. And I open the door and I said, oh, did you guys find what you were looking for? And he said, so there's a potbelly pig loose. And I said, I'm sorry, a what?
A potbelly pig loose.
And we live in like the sticks, but like not the sticks, you know?
That's like in the same month as the Hannah Montana documentary.
No, literally, like there's like I am Miley Stewart. But so anyway, so he says, he gives me the lore of this pig. And if you recall comprehensive listening, I just mentioned that we used to live where we live used to be a barn. And he said that they've been chasing this pig for months and she never goes to the same place twice. Like they've never seen her in the same place twice in town. And she's now been here, I think every day for like a week, a little over a week.
It's been like 2 weeks. Like this pig is from a past life and used to live here.
She must have used to live here. So they set up a pen in the backyard, a humane pen to try to catch her. But she's smart. Like she's not going anywhere near the pen. Yesterday she was out here sunbathing, getting a tan for 3 hours. I said, I wish that was me.
No, Chloe has incredible intuition. And
she really does.
This is why I don't trust animal control, because I went out there with a bag of lettuce and a dream and went over to her and I was like, hey, Chloe, walked up. I got so close to the point where I was like, you know what?
We could have hugged her.
Let me not touch her because I don't know if she like, you know, if she's
don't want to invade her personal space.
I don't want to invade her person. Like you can't touch anyone without consent. It's 2026. So I was like, you know what?
Including Chloe.
Let me leave Chloe alone. But I got close enough to give her a carrot. She's looking at me. Like I literally have beautiful photos with her. Like we'll share them.
We did do a photo shoot.
We did.
I also have a
and
video.
Chloe was like
I also have a video from my neighbor. Shout out to Diane and Paul. They sent us a video, and in the video you can see animal control like running around like trying to catch Chloe when she first appeared, and she is fast, okay? But like if Sophia could get that close with a carrot,
yeah,
like what are they doing wrong? There was 4 of them.
Chloe she doesn't trust them.
No, she doesn't trust
Sophia
them. Thinks their intentions are bad.
I think they have bad intentions. I think they want to catch her and kill her.
What do you think they're gonna do? Like bring her to the restaurant? I think they're gonna kill her because
they don't have a home for her. So they're gonna be like, oh,
no, but like, why wouldn't they give her
with the pound with pigs?
No, but like I feel like
the pig pound.
I feel like they would give her like put her up for adoption or something, right? Like a dog.
And I think that you have a beautiful soul. But unfortunately, I've watched Vanderpump Rules for years. Okay, Yulin Dog Festival. If they can do that to dogs, they don't give a shit about a potbelly pig.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. She was in the backyard last time we checked.
Chloe has good radar. She knows that they're against her, and so I'm against them because I'm one with Chloe.
We are one. But anyway, that's a little bit about me. I still have mono. I still feel like dog shit. You can probably tell with my voice. I went to get my blood drawn yesterday because they look at your liver numbers, and I was so excited. I was like, I'm going to leave this appointment. I'm going to be able to kiss my husband. It's been 3 weeks, okay? I'm like, I'm going to be able to kiss my husband. My doctor goes, well, you know, maybe we'll get him drawn again next week and try again. I'm like, okay. So my spirits are high.
Your doctor just wanted you to feel nostalgic like you were in high school and you had a crush on Tom and he had no idea.
Okay. in the year of our Lord Hannah Montana's reunion, I did used to listen to Rockstar on the bus about Tom, and I used to sing it in my house and like pretend I was making a music video, and Tom was the love interest. And now we're married.
I literally had a dance to it.
So suck it.
I literally had a dance to Rockstar. I performed it on my TikTok if anyone wants to see.
What's your handle?
Under fee underscore influence.
You gotta get rid of that second underscore. Like it should just be
There's
under
only
fee
one.
influence.
There's only one underscore.
No, but I'm saying it should just be
I can't
under
have
fee
it be
influence.
all one word. It was taken. Actually, maybe it wasn't. I think I'm lying.
If you are the owner of the handle at under fee influence with no underscores, please find your way into
I don't
our
know.
DMs.
It's like I have gotten like my 2,397 followers. 2,397.
2,397?
All 2,000.
Oh, wait, that actually is how you say that. 2,397?
All 2,397 followers. I ask you.
Jack Hartman would be disappointed.
I just made my, like, what do I make my handle? Like, I like under fee influence because it's like you're under my influence, but like, is that too complicated for people? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, not everyone has a brain like Chloe to figure that out.
Chloe, what do you say? Chloe's like, and I'm like, yeah.
You're like, exactly, Chloe.
Anywho, speaking of smart, beautiful women like the pig Chloe, Paige Desorbo, a smart and intelligent gal.
Yeah.
And I literally can't catch a moment
Of peace.
with this whole summer house scandal, Scamanda, whatever that you want to call it.
I need a more creative name.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of that right now because I'm worked up. Okay. The fact that the
I'll get
clips...
Chloe on it.
Chloe's like, Amanda. Anyway, the fact that there's clips circulating of Amanda Batula holding Craig Conover's hand under the table when him and Paige weren't official yet is bonkers and crazy. She said she was holding his hand under the table because the fight was tense and that like summer
By the way,
scene and like she
you
needs to
couldn't
give
pay me to touch another human being when I'm tense.
No. You couldn't pay me to hold my friend's boyfriend's hand or husband, let alone the guy that she really likes.
I wouldn't even hold Hayden's
that she
hand.
isn't official with.
He's your brother. He's your brother.
He's your brother.
I wouldn't even hold Hayden's hand, and he's my literal brother-in-law by marriage. I wouldn't, and
like,
you couldn't find me holding his hand.
I think of it this way: like my wedding week, my best friend Peyton stayed at our house, and then her boyfriend Grant was with her, and he probably experienced some crazy tension between the family fights. We had the wedding at our house, trying to figure out the order of the tables.
When I fell off the ladder,
was actually is wild. Never once did it cross my mind to be like, Grant, it's okay. Like never once. Like
wait, I actually
never once.
say, like I just got uncomfortable holding your hand.
Yeah, like it's actually insane. I just feel like from that moment on, Paige and Amanda were probably never the same because she probably was like, "This isn't serious enough for me to."
The rumor mill
not
is
be
that they
your
kissed.
friend. She kissed him on the cheek in like an episode.
Yeah, like
so like it's freaky weird.
Freaky Friday is what it is.
It is Freaky Friday. Like I don't like it. It's weird and disgust. I'm sorry, girls out there, all the girls of America and of this world and nation. And even Chloe, all the pigs on the farm. If one of your best friends is really close with your boyfriend and is trying to touch him all the time, red flag.
Imagine me like going up to like Curtis and just like grabbing his hand and being like, "Hey, I know it's tense in here."
No. Jail.
Also, by the way, I feel like Andrew punched me in the face.
So if
like Paige needs to do a better job of defending her man.
They weren't
Crazy.
official yet. A peak like before you're dating someone like exclusively,
Like the
and you're
butterfly
yeah,
phase
like,
when it's still good and fun.
So she probably
and
was
no
like,
tension.
I don't know what to do here, but she probably always had it clocked. And then she saw her acting freaky weird with Wes, and that's probably when she hired the private investigator.
I also saw a clip that is that true, by the way, that they hired a private investigator?
I honestly don't know, but I in my brain it is.
That would be kind of sly.
In my brain it is. I can't think of anything more fabulous.
I also saw a clip of Amanda. I don't know if it was from this week's episode or what, or if it was fake AI. I'm always falling for AI, but I saw a clip that was Amanda said that she came back to Summer House because of her relationships with West and Jesse. Like,
it was in the show.
Give me a fucking break. Like, you didn't come back for your relationship with your husband who you've been married to for a million years. You didn't come back for the relationships you have with Sierra, who's supposed to be your best friend, one of your best friends. You're coming back for the relationships of the boy who joined last summer.
It was a joke, but it was a pick-me joke.
It's not a funny joke.
Yeah, it was a pick-me joke. When she said it, I was like...
She is very pick-me.
I was like...
Well, as you know, I've started my Summer House journey.
I know. Well, so did Peyton, and I said this. It's like my biggest gripe. I wish that you guys could watch it. I wish you could take
Experience
a laser
it without,
and be like,
like a lobotomy. We needed a lobotomy.
A lobotomy, exactly. And I would love to see how your view of Amanda is, because of course now, like even I'm rewatching it right now, and I'm like, what? I'm like, what the hell? Like, I loved her. So
I have some things I'd like to share if you're open to hearing them.
I'm open.
The first thing I'd like to share is that my boss Nicole, shout out Coco, she said that you were 100% right and that you needed to get through seasons 1 and season 2, and she's actually on season 5 and really enjoying enjoying her time
Yeah, so
watching
is
the
Kylie.
show. So I just want to let you know that you did change someone's life, and like there's nothing greater than it making an impact on humanity. And I think
Not all heroes wear capes.
Yeah, not all of us can be humanitarians. So I will be calling the world or the World Health Organization to let them know that we have a humanitarian on our hands.
Under fee influence, saving your local animals and your reality TV experience.
Exactly. Okay. So I just wanted to share that with you. Secondly, I wanted to share that I am watching Summer House. I do have a toddler. I do have mono. I do work a full-time job. So I am a little bit behind in like my speed of how, like normally I would consume content. Like I'd be done with season 1 already. That's not happening. I think 3 or 4 episodes in.
What? You and Peyton texted me about Christina Gibson.
Wait,
Christina Gibson
okay,
report.
So are you going to just take all the thoughts out of my mouth, or are you going to let me have an original moment? Okay?
I'm just saying, like, it's just like so gratifying when people hate the people that you hate.
So listen, here are my initial thoughts, okay? It's obviously Kyle and Lindsay's show. Like, they're narrating what happened last week episodes, which is whatever. You can tell it's their show. Saucy coming in and getting called Steve Jobs was not on my bingo card, and that was really funny. I really don't care for Kyle, but I knew I wasn't going to care for Kyle, so whatever. Carl, thus far, cutie. I don't have a problem with Carl yet.
Carl has the most personal growth than any man on Bravo.
Yeah, so far I don't have a problem with
Carl. Like, you're
going
to hate him in a little bit.
Okay.
And it's going to be okay. But you're
I'm willing
you're
to go
not
on a
going to
journey.
hate him like you hate Tom Sandoval. But you'll hate him like you hate Tom Schwartz.
I'm not opposed to going on a journey. I loved Ronnie Magro. I hated Ronnie Magro. Ronnie Magro had some redemption. Ronnie Magro dated Kadisha. Now he's back in my bad books. There is going to be ups and downs with reality TV stars. I understand. Yeah. I'm open to the journey of Carl. So far, I don't hate him.
I love him.
If I just may say, Everett, get out of here. Don't like you.
He's not a long mainstay.
Lindsay, I actually like. Like, I don't really mind Lindsay. Like, she's kind of self-centered, but like, okay, you're on reality TV. Like,
she's
you
a
should be
Leo.
self-centered.
She's a Leo.
Maybe that's why I like her, because my son's a Leo. And my husband's like basically a Leo.
And Peyton's a Leo.
I'm speaking now directly to Christina and her fans, if there is any. I need this woman off my screen. Every scene I've seen of her, the first big scene she has where she's doing her like little confessional and she's talking and she's like, we all were friends with Everett. Like, any one of us could have had him if we wanted to. And then she's like talking about Lindsay moving. Like, I'm sorry, your friend can't have a private conversation with her boyfriend about maybe moving in with them without telling you first. I hate. And I also don't really fuck with the twins. They're kind of annoying.
Oh my God. 2 things. Number 1, I think Christina went into acting. Like, I think she was acting. I think she thought she was having moments.
Well, let me tell you,
like,
she deserves a Razzie.
Like, awful. Number 2.
Not a fan.
I posted TikTok about how you guys are going
posted
through.
a TikTok?
About how you guys are
Under the influence.
about how you guys are going through like your journey, and I have to like keep my composure when you tell me things. So I don't want to like
you don't
spoil
want to give
things.
it away.
And somebody comments on it and was like, "Oh my God, the Workus Circus! Like, they were iconic. I miss them." And to which I was like.
Like, yeah, she's not my people.
That meme of Lindsay when Amanda tells her that Kyle sent it to Pitt's house. She's like, I think I literally would have commented that if Instagram allowed picture comments.
Yeah, that's something we need to get that guy
because I post them on TikTok and Instagram under Feel Influence on both.
But so those are my thoughts. Like, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep watching. I really thought, and this is just something I'm noticing about myself. It takes a big scandal for me to get involved because I wouldn't watch Vanderpump Rules. You were telling me for years, and then Scandal happened, and I watched, and I loved it.
So maybe you should start listening to me.
Yeah, so I think maybe I should start listening to you. That might be like a learning lesson for me, some growth perhaps. But I really do think that I'm going to enjoy it. I'm on this journey, and I'm happy for the ride. So
yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Something else that's really good.
I was going to say another ride I'm happy that she's on.
Whitney
Levitt.
From the secret lies of Mormon wives, come be saints and come be saints.
Yeah, I think so. She's doing a partnership.
Or you could do she had it coming.
I'm not gonna. It's not in my register.
You don't know it, obviously. But I do.
It's just. Okay.
Just kidding. Wait,
Anyway.
I looked at tickets for that for us for when we go to New York.
Yeah,
Literally,
I cannot wait to go to New York. By the way,
$3,000
for one show.
Yeah,
That's really crazy.
they were like front row seats, but still.
Okay, well, obviously we're not going in the front row.
Okay, but I was
But I
looking.
do. So when we do go to New
They
York,
were all sold out besides that.
okay. So if you didn't know, if you couldn't tell from this aforementioned conversation, we're going to New York. We're doing a little sister trip
Next weekend. baby.
I can't wait to be away from my child for 5 minutes. So
Just kidding.
my child, my responsibilities. Anyway, I really want to try her new soda collab. So she is going to be the new chief brand officer of Cool Sips, which is basically, if you've ever seen Secret Lives and Mormon Wives, you know they go to Swig out in Uter. And it's basically like a dirty soda brand. So Cool Sips is now in New York, and she's going to be the chief brand officer. So you can now get a dirty soda in New York.
Oh, so it's like a swig. It's not like
a
something
swig
that you'd buy in a can in a store.
I think they do have the can in the store option from what I'm gathering from all the promotional material. But yeah, it's something you can go and you can get. So I think we should add that to our itinerary of going to get a Cool Sips.
Oh my God, I would love that. And we're also going to Soft Bar. I messaged Carl Radke to see if he'd be there. He hasn't answered.
You should tell him that. You should tell him so far that I think he's a cutie, and I'm on his train.
You're on his journey.
Yeah, I'm on his journey.
He's gonna be like, it's gonna be a bumpy ride.
But yeah, so I'm excited to do all of that when we go to New York. I'm really excited to try this. But I just think, I know in previous episodes I had said with all the scandals that are happening, what's going on with Secret Lives, I'm a little disappointed in Jessie. She also just posted a carousel of photos with her and Marciano. Okay, if you think it's business, I think it's silliness.
I think it's for Vanderpump Villa.
Well, whatever it's for, I think it's stupid. And I think Miss Whitney is handling all of this chaos around Secret Lives. She is coming out and continues to come out on top. She's someone who was a villain, turned it around. She did Dancing with the Stars. She had that whole storyline with Jen. We all know how the public feels about Jen. I'm not going to beat a dead horse there. As much as I love to beat a dead horse, I'm not going to do that with Jen. And I just think the decisions that Whitney is making, whoever Whitney's business manager is or PR person is, I wish all the girls had someone similar, because she's doing this collab. She's going to Chicago, her and Connor, even the comments that she's making about Taylor of it all. She's like, I care about the kids. She's not really picking a side. She's not really laying down her flag anywhere. She's not really getting involved with the chase of it all. Which I think the problem that I have with the Jessie and Marciano of it all, and the Jessie and Chase of it all, and the comments and whatever, I think that this show has always been so real. And that's why I like it. And everything that Jessie's doing with Marciano and everything that they're doing with Chase and Jessie and whatever feels so manufactured to me. And I feel like that's why I'm reacting this way to it. To me, it feels forced. It feels fake. It feels like it's for Vanderpump Villa or for the show. And I think they've always been so authentic and so good at being authentic. And that's why I like watching them. So this manufactured bit that they're doing, I think that's why it's turning me off.
Yeah, I think I've just been watching reality TV for so long that I don't even care if it's fake.
I know a lot of reality TV is fake, but I feel like if you can fool me, that's what I like about it. I'm still watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I think there's fake, and you're nurturing storylines, and then I think there's, oh my God, I can't even stand to watch this. For example, with Jessie and the Marciano, I think it is manufactured. Do I think that she does like him? Yeah. But do I think that she wants to be with him, marry him? No. I think it is a little bit forced. Do I think that they would be hanging out necessarily if there wasn't this collab? No. But I still think that they're there. But then you have people on the Valley this episode with Janet, who clearly doesn't give a shit about being friends with any of them and just wants to be on the show. And it's like, okay, you can still have relationships with people just because you're on a show, but you still need to have some sort of relationship between you. I agree. I just think, like I said, I think that Jessie has been so real. Jessie's biggest comment about Demi was that Demi is fake. Now Jessie is coming off fake to me. Okay, but that's the take that I have. Fair. Which everyone's allowed to have an asshole and an opinion, and this is my opinion. I think that they're pushing it out and pushing it in our faces as a part of the Vanderpump Villa promotion. But do I think that her and Marciano have absolutely nothing there? No, I think they could possibly still have something. I don't think her and Marciano are going anywhere, and I don't think she has interest in Marciano. And if she does still like this person, I'm sorry, I've said it before, I'm gonna say it again. You're bending over backwards to make it seem like this was the biggest mistake, and you didn't really like him, and you were just doing it for attention because you were, her and whatever. Now all of that doesn't make sense because you're back with Marciano. Yeah, I don't know. So there's just a lot of pieces of the puzzle that are, to me, just making me not interested. I think I love her, which is what's sad. I think we'll see when the dust settles, because right now she's just going through it with messy divorce. We'll see her when the dust settles. But you know what's crazy? Speaking of Jessie and her messy. Chase, what is? I need to know. Does that man sit in a dark room all day on his phone? I was scrolling TikTok, I came across Jessie's mom. He's in the comments being like, "Great hair, great style." Honestly, Chase, are you literally what do you do all day? Or he had some kind of social media assistant or manager who was way funnier than him. That's why his comments are really funny. I don't know. I feel like they are him. But anyway, I've been dying to ask you this question since you sent it to me on Instagram and I didn't reply. Oh, I wanted to save it for the pod. Okay. F, marry, kill, Jordan. No. I knew you were going to do this to me. F, marry, kill, Jordan, Dakota, or Zach. I'll answer it too. Okay. Wow, this is really crazy. Okay. I think I would have to kill Jordan. There's nobody more insufferable to me in that list of trio than Jordan. Same. Jordan. Jordan.
You gone death. Electric chair, Jordan.
I think when it comes to F, I would go Dakota only because if I didn't know anything about Dakota and I saw Dakota on the street and I knew nothing about him prior, I could maybe think he's kind of cute. And also, if I'm effing him, I never have to see him again after that. So it's like a one and done, rip a couple shots, and then it's over. And then I think I would marry Zach purely because my personality versus Zach's personality, I would have that man controlled 100%. And I think that I know that would be true.
You think that?
100%. I think behind closed doors, he is an absolute pussy. And I just know Jen's not standing up to that man 10 toes down the way that I would. Or the way that any other woman in America would. And frankly, I think I could see myself being, you want to be a doctor? Go ahead.
Belle?
And like, I'll just live off of his doctor money.
I was quite literally for the same exact reasons as you.
Okay.
Literally the same order. And I was going to say, I was going to send Zach off to medical school to fulfill his dreams.
Yeah, go to medical school,
because
honey.
He's never going to finish.
He's never going to finish.
Be in school forever.
He'll be in school for 100 years. And then when he gets out of school, maybe we'll make some money, you know? So I think that would be how I would have to handle it. But I really don't want to do any of it.
No, I wouldn't want, it's like, you know, it's not a fun question.
No.
And I also forgot to say, circling back to something that's not fun, Amanda posted on social media today for the first time.
Amanda Batsula.
She posted a picture of her dog and just wrote...
That's a choice.
Yeah, no, literally her dog looking precious
People
and cute.
can't be mean to a dog.
She's trying to disarm people. She said, "Hi guys, I'll keep it short and sweet. Obviously been MIA, but I wanted to come back on and say that I truly... Someone obviously shouldn't have popcorned to me in school because I'm like overstimulated.
I loved popcorning to the dumb kids. It's my favorite things.
I'm the dumb kid. I'm just kidding. I'm truly sorry to everyone I've disappointed and hurt, especially those I know personally who I've reached out to individually. I roll. Just say Sierra.
Just say Sierra.
For the sake of
for the courtesy.
For the sake of my mental health, I'm going to try to start living life with some normalcy. If you see me out or posting online, please know that this still weighs very heavily on me. I'm not ignoring what happened or what's unfolded. I'll be at the reunion and we'll be addressing any and all questions and directly there. Just say sorry, Sierra, or just don't say anything.
Also, like, I'll be going back to posting normally, so you don't really care that much, and you're just going to keep going about your life, so don't be mean to me when I post.
Well, I think she cares.
I don't think she
that
gives a
she
flying fuck.
Is getting a lot.
She cares about herself.
Yeah,
she doesn't care about anybody else.
Yeah, but yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I feel like she should have just said something about Sierra or nothing at all, like West, who just has been
just
posting.
says nothing at all. No one wants to hear your apology except for Sierra, and it frankly doesn't mean anything to us, and it doesn't mean anything to her.
Yeah, but I felt like we couldn't just keep.
Well,
going
I'm glad
through.
I'm glad she's gonna be going to the reunion because I cannot wait to see her and Lindsay fight.
I can't wait.
Now that I know a little bit about Lindsay.
I think she knows that she's not a formidable opponent for Lindsay.
No, she should sit there and take it.
I think she's gonna.
Speaking of fights that I loved seeing, can we talk about Ashton and Alix?
Oh my God.
Because everyone on the internet is talking about Ashton and Alix.
Arms.
Up in arms about this sister fight. And I just want to, if that's how our sister fights were, oh my God, we would be so peaceful in our life.
You can tell who has a sister
and who doesn't
just by the reaction. People in the comments like, why would she post this?
Why would she show people this? When she's launching her brand, like, you're going to show us how mean you are.
Yeah, like, why would you do this?
Sophia, we used to chase each other around with butcher knives.
I literally chased Belle around with a knife once.
Sophia swears I poisoned her water bottle once. I didn't.
Belle, I was throwing up. Mom confirmed it.
I'm telling you,
I was throwing up on the toilet because it was coming on both ends. And I asked for water, and Belle, I don't know what I did to her that day, brings me a little water bottle that she mixed soap in, dish soap, and I threw up again.
I don't remember. Sophia used to chase me around with the Swifter, and she would whip the Swifter at me to try and hit it. If you know what a Swifter is, okay? The metal end of the Swifter. She would whip it at me. Even when we were like, even sisters when you're like really little, like me, like when we were, I don't know how old you were when you got the staples, but I used to do stuff, and I would be like, yeah, you can't do it. And then obviously Sophia would try to do it.
And then I ended up with staples in my head.
And most times it would end up fine, but there was one time we were under the deck. I was like I was in a skateboarding phase. I don't know why. I must have thought a kid was cute who skateboarded or something.
She was loving Ryan Sheckler.
Oh my, I did love Ryan Sheckler.
So did I, but
and I was like fake skateboarding on like our garden thing that had wheels. And Sophia was like, "Oh my God, like I want to try." And I was like, "There's literally no way you can do this." And she's like, "Yes, I can." I was like, "No, you can't."
Surprise!
Two seconds later, her head's on the concrete. We're in the hospital getting staples in her head, and you can hear every staple go in. And me and my mom are sitting in the waiting room, and you can hear it go, "Choo-choo, ah, choo-choo."
No, that's where my trust issues began because they were like, "Okay, on the count of 3," and I'm like, "Okay," like prepping myself. They're like, 1, 2, and I'm like, "You." So yeah, but no, like this, like honestly, their fight, nothing.
Like, their fight was absolutely like angelic. Like it was truly some of the most peaceful, graceful arguing I've ever seen between sisters.
People in the comments, and then like I'll be scrolling on my TikTok, and it'll be like the green screen with like them fighting in the back, and then it'll be like, this Justin, like Alix and Ashton. It's like, shut up, guys. Like, you clearly
really
don't have a
crazy.
sibling.
You don't have a sibling. Also, like, you don't understand sisters. So if you would be hitting me with a Swifter and I'd be screaming and calling her the C word, and 2 seconds later we're like gooped and gagged giggling in my bed, like trying on clothes.
Belle would like lay on a couch like this and like kick the shit out of me with her legs. Like, and then she'd come in my room and be like, hey, you want a pizza roll?
No, literally.
Like, literally. But you know something else crazy that I just seen?
You know something crazy I just seen?
I just seen it on TikTok when I was scrolling.
What?
Somebody posted a video. I didn't watch it with sound because you were on a meeting and I didn't have my earphones in.
Honestly, how considerate. My boss is going to love hearing that if he ever watches this.
Alix Cooper hate. And in the caption, it says, I wish more women would stop making Call Her Daddy the first stop. So obviously this girl's ranting about Alix Cooper. I just want you
Alex Earle reposted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw that the other day. So she I think.
And everyone in the comments was going off and I was like, okay, this is something you should go off in the comments about. The sister fight,
like,
not so much.
I'm not an Alix Cooper stan. Like, if someone's on her show that I really, really like, or like I really, really want to see, I will watch it. But I do think, and I saw that video too, and the girl called her an ambulance chaser. And I do think that is like the perfect word or phrase to describe her, because it's like she does get really good guests. Like, she just had Nikki Glaser on. That's not ambulance chasing. Like, Nikki Glaser is top of her game. She's hosting all these award shows. She's doing all the roasts. Like, she's unreal. And like, obviously that's a good get. But I would say like more than 50% of the interviews that Alix does is like some big tragedy or some big scandal or some big something happens, and then the next day they're on Call Her Daddy. I feel like she's in people's comments like trolling, waiting for something bad. She could have had Taylor Frankie Paul on anytime. She's gonna have her on when she's going on The Bachelor, and like Alix can be like the exclusive place she releases The Bachelor. Like, I
don't have any disrespect for that. Like, I respect your game.
No,
like,
I respect the business.
Like, are you kidding me? Are we gonna act like we wouldn't have Taylor Frankie Paul on here?
No, I would have Taylor Frankie Paul if you're listening. Like, I absolutely would have you here. My thing about it is I just wish that like. But I wish that, like, Jesse would have gone on Jay Shetty. Do you know what I mean? But like, go on Jay Shetty and talk about your divorce, and like, if you're gonna heal yourself, like, don't go on Call Her Daddy where they're encouraging you to, I don't know, like, do crazy shit.
I want to also add, though,
but I also can't get on Alix because she's a multi-millionaire.
I think that like there's two different things. Like, I think her business acumen, is that the right word?
Yeah, business acumen is great. And you know what? She went to a Boston university, so.
Yeah, like, I think her business acumen is great. Like, I don't think it's bad for her to be an ambulance chaser. Like, that's the nature of the business.
No, ambulance chasers make good money.
Like, there is just something about her that I just don't love.
Well. Yeah.
Like, there's just something about her that I just don't love. It's not like, because of the whole scandal with Sophia Franklin. I never really listened to her back then.
I did listen to them back then. I didn't even that. I like that.
But like, there's just something about her that just like, I don't know.
It's like an intuition feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think there's people that like love her.
There is. No, people love her.
But like,
down.
you know what I wouldn't. But like,
and
you know what I mean. Like, I wouldn't be surprised
really liked it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Sierra or Amanda went on there. And that's like, to me, ambulance chasing. Ariana went on the second she got cheated on. Like, Ariana was on one of the biggest reality TV shows in the world. You didn't think to interview her before she got cheated on?
But I don't think that's bad. Like, that doesn't like give me a red flag.
It just gives me the ick. Not like a red flag. It's icky.
It doesn't give me an ick, honestly. It doesn't. Like, people want to see that. Everyone's fighting to have them on. Like, that doesn't give me the ick. What gives me the ick is that she's on here.
I don't think she's a woman who supports
what women. We talked about last week. She's on here like acting as if she's like the biggest like supporter of women and like you care so much, but then you're giving Dakota.
Yeah, you're giving
like
Dakota
it's stuff like that. There's just some, and you know what? I don't hate her. I don't hate her business.
I do have to say,
there's just something.
It's like it's a double-edged sword, because it's like on the one blade, it's like, I can't believe you cast Dakota in the show. What the fuck were you doing? That's horrible casting and a terrible decision. But on the other hand, she cast Ekin-Su. And if you know good reality TV, you know my girl Ekin-Su. And Ekin-Su doesn't get enough love here in the States, I'll tell you what. You would love Ekin-Su. She's from Love Island UK on her All-Star season. She's crying and she just looks at somebody and she goes, she just looks at somebody and she goes, help me.
I think she's going to be on Vanderpump Villa.
Maybe she is. I don't know. I love Ekin-Su. And that could be why she's on Hulu, why she's on Alix's show. Because again, like the Hulu, Alix.
You keep talking because I feel like now I need to know who is Ekin-Su, because
no, it's fine. I personally really like Ekin-Su. So like that's an amazing casting. Like giving someone like Ekin another space on my TV like is amazing. But like I don't want to watch that show because of the other people you cast. So that's
not all of them, but like why are you casting Dakota?
Well, like Dakota, Anna Delvey, like I don't know.
I feel like I just saw. Is this Ekin-Su?
Let me see that. Is that my little Ekin girl? That is Ekin-Su.
Yeah, she's gonna be on.
Okay, so that's
I literally saw that and I was like, I think I like her.
Is this show like an Alix show that is getting platformed because she partners with Hulu and like Hulu wanted to platform their actors and that's how Dakota got on it? But at the same time, it's like Hulu and Disney. If you're gonna pull The Bachelorette, then you also should have pulled this show because of Dakota. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
It's like a dichotomy.
I get what you're saying, that there's a bigger
harsher punishment for women than there is for men all the time.
Yes, but I get what you're saying. That there's a bigger guy up there on Hulu, Disney, whatever. Alex Cooper is also a big dog. And she makes plenty of money to where she could have been like, I want Dakota out.
She absolutely is, and she absolutely does. So that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying is like she could have made that choice and she didn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She just gives me, like I said, I don't hate her. I respect her business. It's just something about her that rubs me wrong.
Well, speaking about something that could rub you wrong, I have something that's really rubbing me right, if you'd like to talk about it. I know that sounds really suggestive, but it's not. Are you familiar with the space travel that's happening currently?
Only because of TikToks.
Okay.
Like, I didn't know. If I didn't have TikTok,
did you know there's a Swiftie in space?
I did.
Okay. So if you're familiar with what's going on, I think it's let me check my notes here. I feel like it's Artemis.
Bracelets take moment and days that you got. No.
Okay, we don't want Taylor to sue us, okay? We don't want Taylor to sue for the rights to this episode.
I know, it's
pretty funny.
I sound just like her.
So the astronauts that are in space, I think they're on the Artemis. I could be totally botching that, but they
would be the Apollo.
The Apollo already happened, I think.
Again, know nothing about that. All I know is Greek tragedy. All I know is Twitches.
We love a Greek tragedy. Oh my God, amazing movie. Do you think you would be what are their names? Alix?
As much as I wanted to be Artemis when I was younger, angsty and I'm Apollo. The one that the son who lives in the rich house and is vapid.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm totally Alix.
Yeah, Artemis.
No, Alix is the one who likes the moon.
Yeah, she's Artemis. Yeah, dummy. Apollo's the sun.
That's so
Get your Greek mythology right.
Anyway, so these astronauts are circling. I think they're circling Earth or the moon. I don't know what they're circling. They're circling something up there. And they're seeing parts of the moon that haven't been seen before. And they're up there and they're looking at these different spots and they're trying to name the spots. And one of the men they all got together and did this, but it was obviously the guy whose wife it was that was the crusader of this. And he named the spot on the moon that had never been seen before, that was the glowing spot on the moon that was on the dark side. Earle, after his wife who had passed away after having cancer. And first of all, that alone, you're in space and you could be thinking about all these things and you're thinking about the love of your life. That's very Taylor coded. And then he was on the live stream, which I also want to get into the live stream, but that's another topic. But he's on the live stream from the rocket and he's doing this. If you're a Swiftie, you know what this means to me, okay? He's doing this, and on his little wrist is a friendship bracelet.
A friendship bracelet.
Make the friendship bracelets, take the moment and chase it, okay? Because
you got no reason to be afraid.
You got no reason to be afraid. And
no reason to be afraid.
We have Swifties in space. That's unbelievable. And now I'm speaking directly to Miss Taylor Allison. Please write a song about this man and his wife. What needs to be done.
You absolutely know that she will.
No, she absolutely will. And so I thought that was really cool. But the other thing that I wanted to bring up while we're on this topic is I saw a TikTok and it really made me think. It got me noodling. And they're posting this is what this TikToker said. You're posting all these pictures of Earth, okay? You're up there in space. You're posting all these pictures. So obviously you have the technology. You're live streaming from inside the space shuttle. Turn the camera around. All these flat earthers out there that are Earth is flat, and they're just sending us these two-dimensional pictures of Earth. Turn the fucking camera around and let us see that Earth is 3D. Give us a live stream of the Earth. I don't need to see you guys in the rocket flipping around. I know how gravity works. I want to see. I could go
to the freaking gravity tunnel downtown Boston.
I want to see. I want to see the moon. I want to see the live stream of the moon. I want to see the Earth spinning. The guy on the video was I want to see a close-up view of the planes upside down flying. That's what I want to see. You know what I mean?
Maybe we're not really up there.
I do kind of think okay. So that's what I was gonna say. Is I do kind of think that because they're only showing the inside of the rocket and pictures of the moon that they're taking, how are we to know these people are really in space? And secondarily, how are we to know that the Earth isn't flat? Now, I'm not a flat Earth truther.
The Earth is not fucking flat,
I'm not a flat Earth truther, okay? I fully believe the Earth is round. But when all you can provide me is these 2D images of the Earth when you're up there, it makes you think.
So what makes me more mad about this space thing?
Oh, you're mad? I'm intrigued.
No, I'm mad because the woman that's up there, she's the first woman to go that far or something. Okay. I probably should get it right.
So you're part of the problem is what you're saying?
No, I'm not part of the problem.
Oh, okay.
Because all these men are commenting, being they had to bring a woman along so the guys could be entertained, and her
criminal.
Her husband can't get a sandwich, and all this. It's literally go fuck yourself.
Also, that's another thing. When are we going to start talking about the fact that men aren't funny?
And she's the most qualified one up there.
When are we going to start talking about the fact that men aren't funny? Those men are in those comments saying those things to be funny and to get a bunch of likes and to pop off on the internet. When are we going to talk about men not being funny?
No, it's That's just like an unspoken thing.
And like, I'm not talking about all men. Like Zachariah, I'm not talking about you.
Men are usually funny to other men, where women can be funny universally most of the time.
Yeah, no, it's like, when are we going to start talking about the fact that men aren't funny?
We're talking about it. Because you know what, men? Shut up.
No,
You're
like,
not
it's
funny.
just, like,
I'm not
please,
laughing.
Like, those comments aren't even funny.
You know what is funny?
What?
I just saw, so again, when I was scrolling today, thank God I scrolled or we wouldn't have a show. We would just
We would have no comment section to fill.
I'm so intrigued by Coachella starting, and like, listen, I don't want to, like, there's not a single part of my body or fiber of my being that wants to be at Coachella. Like,
every ounce of my soul wants to be there.
Really, my chub rub could never. Like, it's
okay.
hot.
Well, let me be clear. I want to be there in the VIP experience up front. I have a bus. I don't have to walk. I have a
what
shuttle. I
made
have
me
a house with a pool.
This is what made me laugh.
What?
Kylie Jenner like posted a video on her jet like going there, and someone commented.
Yeah, like I want to be on Kylie's jet going to Coachella.
Someone commented, watching from District 12.
So do you know what's really crazy? Do you know what's really crazy? My whole TikTok feed, I don't know if it's because maybe I watched one too many videos.
Honestly.
My whole TikTok feed is like all the influencers going to Coachella, like making their outfits, trying on their outfits, doing their fashion, doing their this, doing their that. And it's like my whole feed is this happening. And it is very District 1. Like I came across a girl and it came out sick, but she's been spending like weeks and weeks making this dress out of like jewelry that she bought. And it's like a whole jewelry filled dress. And like she's doing all this. And like there's another girl who's doing a whole series of like all these outfits you can wear to Coachella. But then everybody doesn't show you their outfit. Like the weeks leading up to it, they're all talking about Coachella outfits and Coachella outfits and Coachella outfits. And they're like, but this isn't what I'm wearing. And then they like won't show you their actual outfits. Like Lucinda from Love Island, she's like packing for Coachella. And she's like, you would think like you're doing a packing haul. Like show us what you're packing. And she shows us the full packing cube. And she's like, this is my Coachella outfit. It's a secret. I'm like, okay. But it's Coachella outfits abound. And a lot of the Love Island girls, Love Island. A lot of the I just had a brain fart there for a second.
Oh, the mono's really getting
Oh my God, the mono is killing me. A lot of the Love Island girls are going this year with White Fox, which is like a very British brand, if you know anything about British people, which I obviously do. It's a very British brand, and so they're all going. And I'm living for the content. I'm also like living for Bieberchella. Like one of my favorite TikTokers, Madeline. Oh, now I'm really.
It's okay.
It's okay. Her name's up here. She's married to the guy from Loud Luxury, and she makes clothes. That's like her shtick, and she's pregnant, which I'm so happy for. I'm loving this journey for her. They just bought a house. It's like a whole thing. She has Bernie's.
We're landing plane.
Sorry, the plane that I'm landing is like all these influencers are making these crazy outfits. They're like going for the first time or like going for like the first couple times. And then she, who's obviously married to a DJ and has been to festivals a million times in her life, she's wearing a t-shirt that says Baby's First Bieber. And it's just an arrow pointing down to her stomach. And I'm like, this is the kind of like stuff that I need is like more stuff like this. Madeline C. White, I think that's her name. It took me a while to get there.
Well, I'm glad that that's your experience. My For You page.
I'm living for it.
My For You page knows my place because I've been getting nothing but videos of people setting up their car tents and like their parking.
I'm getting all the videos in the mansions, by the way.
And I'm like, wait. This kind of looks fun. Like people are hanging, like I saw someone had like a
Ryan's
flag with like Gibby on it for my Carly, and like someone had like an all pink tent, and this is how stupid I am. I'm like, why does everyone have spray tan tents in their tents? Like, or they do. I'm like, that's so smart. They're doing their spray tans. Right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, they're so smart. They're doing their spray tans before they go out. Their outfits are going to be like fresh. They're going to look so good.
Let's go to the bathroom.
It's a shower. And
meanwhile, my whole Coachella
vibey. Like they look kind of fun.
Experience on TikTok right now is like all the wicked bougie mansions and like the brand trips and like all these other things. It's one of the girls I follow is going with Barbie. Like that's the brand that's taking her Barbie.
My For You page knows my place. Mine's like tents with people got at Savers with like a stain on them. But then the rest is like cool tapestries.
My friend Ryan and his friend Grace are going to Coachella. I think they flew like first class. Like Ryan is very fabulous if there's one thing about Ryan. And I can't wait for his content because the first time they went, they did like matching cute themed outfits. It was really exciting. So like even like my friends that are going, like I'm sure Nally will be going. I'm excited. Yeah. I like seeing the Coachella content because I've always wanted to do a Coachella. I'm too old and like fugly now to do it. But one day.
You could go.
You think?
Of course. And I would go if I was being sponsored by if I was being sponsored by the Mega Babe Chub Rub Stick. Oh. Because I would be needing Mega Babe.
Yeah, Mega Babe, if you're listening,
sponsor us to go to Coachella because that's the only way my legs and the Chub Rub could survive
it. We should do, that bucket where you put things that are like you want to happen. We should put Mega Babe sponsorship for Coachella.
Oh, so I don't have a bucket where I want things to happen.
I'm scratching this. I'm starting a list.
Start a list because I'm going to tell them what I say. My bucket is where I put good things that happen to me throughout the year, and then I read it on New Year's Day so I can reflect on the positives of my year.
Okay, so I'm starting.
I also make a bingo card on January 1st every year of things I want to happen, then I'll get bingos, and we should have put that on the bingo card.
Okay, no. So I'm creating a pod manifestations list, and we're putting Mega Babe X Coachella sponsorship.
And don't even play Mega Babe. I know you know I have thick
anytime
thighs.
we think of something that like we think should be like something we want to do from via the pod, we'll put it on this list, and then we can cross them off when they happen, because they obviously will.
I love that.
Anything else you want to talk about before we get into like the TV of it all? Because I have a lot of things to recap on the Ready report.
No, I'm ready to get into the TV recap.
Let's get into the recap, sister. What's on our list?
The most pressing, burning thing that really is going through my soul: Survivor.
Yeah.
Coach
finally caught up. Coach needs to be lobotomized.
Coach needs a lobotomy. Talk about the fame going to your head. If I hear another haiku, I'm gonna jam my head into the wall. Like, sir,
not good.
Your shtick was good because it's natural. Now it's like, okay, no. You sat at home and looked up TikToks of like Coach that people made, and you're like taking it to another level.
You know what pisses me off the most about Coach?
Then you're like honor, pride. Like you're not honorable or prideful.
This is what pisses me off the most about Coach. Okay, is that his whole shtick is honor, integrity, and pride. He got literally caught in a lie that he told D from Emily Flippin, which like Emily Flippin needs to shut her flippin' mouth, okay? Like Emily
Flippin, shut the
Emily needs to be quiet. She could win this game if she was just quiet, okay?
Seriously.
So that's one thought that I have. But the thing with Coach is I hated the thing I've always hated about Coach is like Coach thinks that like his word is law. So like when he walked up to everybody and he's like, if anybody wants to play this game not honorable and not with integrity and you want to lie, you're not going to win this game. And like if you vote me out, like I'm going to make that known on the jury. It's like even if you get to the jury, Coach, you're one vote. Like you're literally one vote. You actually can't make the decision.
Everyone
you're one vote.
Immediately like
just
you know what that reminded me of? That reminded me of like when you go to like a family party and there's one person there who is like, I don't know, thinks they're the shit, and you walk away and you're like, yeah, okay, Uncle Dave. Not that we have an Uncle Dave, but like, do you know what I'm saying?
No, I know exactly what you're saying.
Like, yo, okay, buddy. Like, it's like one of those.
It's like when you go out to a bar and the guy comes up to you and he has to mansplain everything to you and he thinks you're so interested and he's telling you exactly how life's going to go and what you should do and what you should be and gives you all this advice and you're like, okay.
No, you know what it is.
Like literally,
it's like when you have a boss who like.
Are we just like out like out exampling each other? I thought mine was pretty good.
No, that was really good. I will leave it at that.
Yeah, like thanks. Let me have. But your family party one wasn't good because we do not have an Uncle Dave.
Yeah, but like you know what I mean. It's just like when you have somebody who you just are like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like you can't stand listening to them anymore.
No, it's like when you work at. It's like us at Stop and Shop in high school, and it's like the fucking like key bagger who like tells you how everything goes.
Tells me how.
And you're like, yeah, okay, buddy, put the freaking pepperoni and the hamburger together and keep it moving.
I have something horrible to say. A realization I'm having. I think I was that bagger. Like,
well, anyway,
I love nothing more than organizing a grocery bag. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
but yeah, so like the Coach of it all, like I just I'm out. Like vote Coach out. Like I'm done with Coach.
Coach thinks he is the dragon slayer. It's like, no, Coach. You are the dragon that needs to be slayed.
Literally, it's unbelievable. I also would just like to say my perfect ending to this season, because if it happened, like I have a good intuition about it. You know, I like to guess things, and if it happens, I just want to like make it known that I said it. I would love for us to get to the finale episode, and everyone thinks it's going to be a final three, and it's the final three, and the final three is Ozzy, Suri, and Rizzo, and Suri thinks what happened to her last time she got to the final three with Amanda and Parvati is going to happen to her again, and she's not going to go. And Ozzy's going to be the one that makes the decision, and Ozzy's going to make an honorable call, and he's going to take Suri, and it's going to be OGs to the end, and Rizzo's going to go, and it's going to be a true showdown between Ozzy and Suri. And it's going to be like a very fair vote of like they're both icons, they're both legends. Like let's vote the right person, and I think I would love to see that ending, and I would love to see Suri come out on top. By the way, I just want to say
it better be Suri, but I have a bad feeling.
You have a bad feeling?
Mm-hmm. I think not a bad feeling. I do think it's going to be Suri. I do think Suri's going to be there. I think Stephanie's going to be in the final because
she's getting a lot of airtime.
I do. She's getting a lot of airtime, and not only.
But you know what? Genevieve got a lot of airtime, and she's gone.
But not only is Stephanie getting airtime, Stephanie is getting hero edit airtime. Like that whole montage of her holding up the bucket and her talking about how she was on when she was young and she broke her shoulder.
Yeah, but I also thought that Genevieve was getting the edit too.
No.
Well, let me just make it very clear. I really don't want Stephanie to win.
And especially
if you had asked me before social media when we used to watch this show if I liked Stephanie and like social media didn't exist and all I knew of her was what she was on the show, love Stephanie.
Yep.
Now that we're in a time where we can see people's personal opinions and their values, like it does kind of cloud how much you like
She
them.
disappointed me.
Yeah.
But you know what didn't disappoint me? The second she came back from that beach thing, I could only heard her hold up for 30 minutes.
And Suri clocked her in 2 seconds.
Suri's like, Stephanie. Suri's so
girl,
fucking real.
you're lying.
But
And then she went right. I actually was surprised that she went to Rizzo and not Ozzy, which I'm wondering if they edited out that she also went to Ozzy.
she didn't go to Ozzy.
I don't know why Suri is trusting Rizzo so much. Like there must be something that she sees in him that we
She
don't.
has a feeling because Suri has great intuition, and I'm sorry, Suri knows deep down she cannot trust Ozzy like she can trust Rizzo.
But do you think it's because she can manipulate Rizzo?
100%.
Yeah.
Rizzo playing with Suri would be like us playing with Taylor Swift.
Now
I'm
that's
never
an
gonna
example.
betray her.
Now that's an example.
You
Yeah,
know
I would
what I'm
never
saying?
betray Taylor.
So,
But yeah, I do think that the final three is going to be some combination of Ozzy, Rizzo, and Suri. And I also
I hope it
also
is.
think that I wouldn't be surprised if they do a final two because it's season 50.
I hope it is, but honestly, like I really think Stephanie's going to be up there.
I don't know. I think this is also just my personal opinion. I think if Suri makes it to the final three, final two, even if it's a final four and they do that, like if Suri is in the finals and the jury is voting, she's going to win.
And she better.
Like, there's nobody in their right mind that would see Suri be in the end of the game and not vote for her. The fact that she's even lasted this long shows how good she is at this game because she would have been the first person I tried to get out.
The only fall
so good.
down or fall back
Downfall
will be everyone.
only fall down.
Will be everyone else's egos because they'll be
Yeah.
mad that they didn't get her.
They'll be mad that they didn't do it sooner, yeah.
But I love Suri.
I love Suri down. 10 toes down.
Yes, and I want her to win. And Stephanie disappoints me.
Yeah.
But you know, speaking of things that
She disappoints me in a different way than Jessie disappoints me, though. Like, I like Jessie all around, and I think Jessie's
yes,
great.
Jessie
different
from
kind of
Secret Life of
disappointment.
Mormon Wives.
I don't want to, like, lump her in the disappointed,
different,
box with Jessie.
different.
Like, she gets her own box.
But speaking of something that is not disappointing, The Real Housewives of Rhode Island.
Are you liking it so far?
Belle,
So you're saying I should watch
I'm
it?
absolutely obsessed. We are getting season finale drama in episode 2. I'm not even kidding you. Episode 2.
Do you think that's sustainable long term? Like season 2, do you think they're going to be able to recreate
because
it?
I think that I think that this franchise has two things: one, women who are willing to be messy, and two, women who have deep rooted ties to each other and actually know each other.
So it's giving Jersey?
The only one that doesn't like really know them is Ashley from The Bachelorette.
So it's giving Jersey, and
Yes.
Ashley is Danielle.
And they come in.
Well, Ashley's not
They
Danielle,
come to
certainly.
lunch. Not even dinner, lunch.
I love a lunch.
10 minutes into the episode, maybe 10 minutes into the episode, they're having this woman come in, Rula, this new woman, and they're literally talking about how her husband's having an affair on her. And like, she's like, nope. And Liz is like, but he is, ma. Like, they're fighting about how like Liz doesn't have her own real children because she wouldn't understand. And then Liz is like, just because I didn't produce those children doesn't mean I didn't raise them since they were 3 years old. And then Rula immediately is like, no, that's not what I meant. They're talking about affairs. They're talking about swingers. They're talking about polygamy. And then they have this lunch.
In Utah or Rhode Island?
Rhode Island. They have this dinner, lunch, and they play this game where they're like
I bet you a lot of it is lunch because the scenery in Rhode Island is nice, so they want to do it during the day.
putting questions in the bowl to like ask each other, and it's supposed to be.
That's such a Secret
it's
Lives of
supposed to
Mormon
be
Wives
like-
thing, like a truth box.
Well, it's not even that. It's just supposed to be like questions that you want to air out, like rumors that are out about you that you want to air out because everyone's talking about it and they just want to get it all on the table.
It's a truth box.
Alicia, who like is so like she doesn't give much with like drama, but she's just so funny. Like she's like, I ran over a woman. Production's like, what? She's like, yeah. Like she just like she's like lights on, no one's home. But like in the best way. And she's like friends with Liz, who is the woman who was like, but he is, ma. And she puts on this like cryptic fucking question, made no sense. And Liz is like, honey, like what does this mean? She's like, Liz, the affair you had on Jerry. Liz gets so mad and she's like, me and Jerry, no one understands our relationship. He's like a brother. Like when my husband's gone, we have basically explaining an emotional affair.
The articles that I've seen are that she pays for his Coke business.
Well, so
And I don't mean cola.
so that's the alleged. And if she does, honestly, allegedly, I don't give a shit. I love Liz. Like I love her. But
So
you
there's
know,
a double
but
standard
guess
because
who?
you wouldn't say that about Lamar if he had a Coke business.
I don't know. But allegedly,
Pablo
or not yet. But not allegedly, this guy, who every time I talk about him, his name escapes me. I think it's like Gino or something or something.
No, it's definitely Dino, and I don't even watch the show.
So, yeah, this guy dates Aaron Hernandez's baby mama.
Oh, you know, one of them is married to the son of the judge. That nice judge with the glasses who passed away, who was like, he's always on Facebook, whatever it is, where he's like giving people a chance because they were late or their car, the ticket, whatever. The Rhode Island judge, Frank something.
Listen, the drama is abound. And then this woman whose husband's having an affair on her still is so mad that Joellen like told her about it because the guy posted, like the guy's mistress.
What are these names? Joellen?
The guy's
Lula,
mistress.
Dino?
Posted pictures, like posed pictures with this woman's husband on Facebook. Like, come on.
Facebook is where everything
It might have been
down.
Instagram, but I feel like it was Facebook.
It's so Facebook.
Joellen told Rula, and you know what Rula and her husband did? They call HR at Joellen's work and try to get her fired. Like this is a great.
Oh, wow. Okay, so
and
maybe
then
I'll-
Joellen's like, nobody messes with my family, nobody messes with my business, nobody messes with my husband. So it's
You
like
don't want the listeners to go deaf, dear.
they're gonna be fine. We'll reduce the noise. Buck up, okay? This is the Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Buck up. But yeah, no. So it's really good.
Well, wow. Okay,
you really
that's
need
crazy.
to watch. You really
Maybe
need to
I
watch
will.
it.
Maybe I'll add it to my content plate. It's only once a week, so like,
Yeah.
that's maybe something I can handle.
And since you brought it up, Lamar, can we talk about the Chloe and Lamar of it all?
Yeah, I'm halfway through, so I'll give my thoughts up until the half that I have not finished.
Can I say?
I didn't do my homework.
I did.
Chloe the pig ate my homework.
Chloe the pig was like, "You're not watching TV today, Ma."
Ma, I told you that Declan's been calling me Mom because whenever you have a fight with Mom, you go Mom, and now he's calling
I
me
literally
Mom.
just call Mom.
No, Sophia, it's the way that Declan says it, he goes Mom. Like, I know it's you. I said, who taught you that word? He goes, Auntie. I go, is it because she yells at Nani and says Mom? And he goes, yeah.
He would have said yeah to anything.
No, he loves the word no.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, Chloe and Lamar. Here's my opinion. If this documentary is not proof to you that the Kardashians' PR team
Is amazing.
is the elite, because I always question, why did Chloe go on this documentary? I know now, because she wants us to see what actually was really happening.
She wants to control the narrative.
She's finally not even that. She's finally okay with us seeing Lamar for who he really is.
Yeah.
When
She's
she has been
detached
covering up for him for so long, because like my whole entire childhood life, I've been like, Lammy, like poor guy, he's gone through so much. Like, you know, he really loves Chloe. Like da da da. He doesn't.
No. My biggest problem with the documentary, first of all, I liked the lore of the Lakers. Like, I didn't know the Kobe and Shaq of it all, which I'm so excited to take that little tidbit back to my husband, because if there's one thing I love to do, it's find ways that reality TV can influence my conversations with my very sports-minded husband. Although he loves Chloe. Tom is Chloe's biggest fan. But the one thing I didn't like in the documentary, the way that they were portraying it, is like when Lamar got with Chloe and the Kardashians, he entered this new phase of life where he was like in the limelight and he was all these things. And I just want to like the point that I would like to make, and I'm speaking now directly to the producers of the documentary, is like, that is just crazy to say that was because he married Chloe. Like, he just won the 6th Man Award and he was on the Lakers with Kobe. Like, think about how famous Kobe is, and Kobe was not with the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Kobe is obviously the best that's ever done it, but like, you're on a team with Kobe, the best who's ever done it. You are going to be in the limelight whether you're married to Chloe or not. So they kind of were framing it as like,
I don't think
being with the Kardashians made him in this way, and it didn't.
No,
like, he
I
had
think
drug
what
problems
they
on the
meant
Clippers.
I think what they meant was the drug problem was always, this is how I took it. The drug problem was always there and the fame was there. But being with Chloe,
like, amplified,
gave him more access and more power.
Maybe.
And like more notoriety and more of an ability, because I think he even said it, like he literally basically said he started dating Chloe and married her for the fame and the access and the power and the money and the lifestyle, and that's what he was talking about.
The other thing that I appreciated is that they talked, because like I don't remember how old I was when Chloe married Lamar, but like it wasn't like, I was maybe in like high school, maybe young high school, and obviously you watch all that and whatever. I didn't know that Lamar had a drug problem when he was on the Clippers and like got suspended for drugs on the Clippers.
It's been there.
The whole world makes it seem like being with Chloe and being in the limelight and being part of the Kardashian like wheel is what got him hooked on drugs.
That's because the world hates women and they hate the Kardashians.
And like, for what? Have you seen them? They're incredible.
And she took so much care of him. I feel like we can get more into it more next week when you watch it.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, wow, like he's a piece of shit. He's addicted.
He's always been a piece of shit.
He's addicted to fame.
He's addicted
just
to the
as much
limelight.
as he's addicted to drugs. And I thought
Addicted
it was very
personality.
funny. I noticed the whole time he did not say crack once. He was like cocaine. No, honey, you were on crack.
Well, that
which I know it's
which I like.
crack,
I know
cocaine.
Chloe said he was on crack.
Yeah, because I feel like he's trying to like hide it and make it sound like he just did cocaine.
The other thing
it's like you were doing crack.
The other thing I really didn't like, which this was, it isn't in the documentary, I only saw half, but the other thing I really didn't like was that he went in an interview and the interviewers were like, Chloe really saved you, like blah, blah, blah. And he was like, well, God saved me. It's like, no, Chloe did.
No, Chloe saved you. She protected you. She wiped your ass.
You wouldn't be here if it wasn't
so
for
that
Chloe.
nobody else would wipe your ass and get a story. And the thing that I never knew, which
Chloe's a motherfucking queen,
really like, ooh, made me so mad. I never knew. I knew that he starts on crack again. Like after the whole thing happened, she kicked him out. I didn't know that
it was when
he was pretending to be more sick than he was,
so that
he could still get her lifestyle. And that's what he said. Such a piece of shit. But anyway,
piece of shit.
Go watch it, and then we'll talk about it a little more next week. Yeah. But I think with that, we should say what we're ready to move on from and ready what we're obsessed with.
Well, I could go first because I'm ready to move on from Lamar. Like, I'm done seeing him. I know we were waiting for Keeping Up with Sports. He was supposed to do a podcast with Caitlin.
You were waiting for that. Nobody else was.
One of my favorite stories on a podcast that I listened to was The Toast. And my favorite story was they kept asking each other about Keeping Up with Sports. And so now I'm interested in Keeping Up with Sports. And it obviously is never coming. And I just would like to say good riddance. I'm done talking about Lamar. Like, I'm done talking about what he did to Chloe. I would love more of Chloe on my screens as much as I possibly can get her because I love Chloe. I really think we should stop platforming Lamar. Like, I'm done with this.
Agreed.
Yeah.
What are you obsessed with?
Well, is that what you're ready to move on from also?
No, I'm actually ready to move on from Abby and David from Love on the Spectrum breaking up because I'm so sad.
I'm not ready to move on from them.
I'm so sad about it. Like, I saw that it was because, like, she wants to get married and he's not ready.
She knows her worth.
She knows her worth, which I love. But I'm sad.
Well, that's okay. Well, hopefully, maybe he'll realize, he'll lose her and he'll realize how much he needs her.
I don't think so. I think they're just, like, in different places, and that's okay. But
you know what? She'll find a better man.
Sometimes in the middle of the night, I can feel you again. I'm gonna steal my friend Kaylee's joke.
Oh,
you know,
shout out Kaylee.
Shout out Kaylee. You know that she sang to him, "I gotta go my own way."
Oh, 1,000%. And honestly, she hit every note.
Yeah.
If I may.
But what are you obsessed with?
I am obsessed with Chloe the pig in my backyard. Like, I literally can't get enough. She's making me famous at work. She's making me famous at work. She's making me famous in my family group chat. Like, she's making me famous everywhere I go. Like, may animal control never find her. I hope that she runs wild and free for the rest of her God-given life. And I love her. I'm obsessed with her. So
me too. I am obsessed with her. That's not my what am I obsessed with this week, but I am obsessed with Chloe. What I'm obsessed with this week is Jennifer Tilly's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion look came out, and she literally is wearing a custom dress with a picture of her own face on it. And like, not many people could pull that off.
You could.
I absolutely could. She's one of them, and like, I
think you meant to say thank you, but
oh yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, and you know what? I never would have thought that. Thank you.
Humble.
Anyway, humble. Jennifer Tilly, I love her. I'm obsessed with her. She's like,
funny.
Just everything.
Yeah, she's funny. Honestly, I would watch a show of like just her and Kathy, like just like bicker-bockering back and forth with each other and like doing silly things.
But I love Jennifer Tilly, so I'm obsessed with that look.
Well, with that, I think we're ready to wrap. We'll see you next week.
I think I'm ready to go.
I'll let you know where Chloe is.
Another carrot.